Good everyone, it's Steve from Sneaker Tech Talk, back with another video today. For today's video, I do want to do a video on what's in my bag as far as performance basketball shoes here at the end of 2024. You know, I'm always kind of carrying 2, 3, 4 pairs with me at all times because there's some models that I love playing in all the time, and there's some models that I'm wear testing right now. But I do want to detail what's in my bag. So without further ado, let's take a look at the shoes. Alright, so the first shoe we will take a look at is the Equalize 24/7 from EQLZ right here. Obviously, this is one of the best basketball shoes as far as I'm concerned in 2024. This is a model that I do have like 9 or 10 pairs of now, and I just love playing within this basketball shoe right here. It has insane traction, very reminiscent of kind of the Kobe 9 traction pattern right here. The cushioning, you have that super critical foam directly underfoot. This has a ton of supportive features here with this TPU plate here on the lateral, and on the medial side it offers great torsional rigidity. The materials with this leather kind of wrapper on the shoe, and then this knit portion at the toe, and then the spandex portion up the side of the shoe that kind of acts like a second skin. This is just such a superb basketball shoe. And if I had a list of the best looking basketball shoes of 2024, this would absolutely be sitting at the #1 spot. But like I mentioned, this is a superb basketball shoe that you can get on sale right now at EQLZ.com. I really enjoy the performance features and just the overall aesthetics of the 24/7. I know all of you guys knew this was coming at some point or another in the video, but the Sirius Player Only Player 1 Plus is obviously on this list. Now this more or less performs like a Kobe 8, 9, 10, and 11 with the drop-in midsoles that you do have. The best features within this basketball shoe are definitely the traction pattern with this herringbone kind of spiral wound traction pattern right here. The cushioning system, you have like 4 or 5 drop-in midsoles from the brand now. So you can have all of the variety and options as far as the underfoot comfort on any of their models across the board. The materials are pretty cheap, but they're very strong and lightweight. There's a ton of supportive features within this basketball shoe, like the internal and external heel counter, this TPU plate right here that's there for hard lateral cuts, the wide and stable base, and then the carbon fiber shank plate offers great torsional rigidity. Not to mention, this is a very lightweight basketball shoe. Again, this shoe did make it to the #1 spot for me here in 2024. Just a superb performer, and the brand keeps coming out with crazy colorways of the Player 1 Plus. So definitely keep this brand on your radar as far as new models in 2025 and just the colorways that they're bringing out of the Player 1 Plus. But it is the Way of Wade 11. This shoe is a superb performer, almost a perfect performer, honestly. There's a couple aspects that I'm not a big fan of, but the traction is awesome on clean floors. Dirty floors, it does struggle just a little bit. The grooves are very shallow, so I don't think I'd bring them outdoors, but the overall traction setup is really nice on indoor courts. The full-length Boom midsole, as far as what's housed within inside this EVA foam, is superb as far as comfort goes. The supportive features with the internal and external heel counters. The full-length carbon fiber plate on these is insane. It just offers this crazy propelling feeling. The materials are really nice with this leather upper, but it doesn't offer much or any breathability at all. That's the biggest letdown of this hoop shoe, is just the raw materials not offering any breathability and taking some time to break in. But the overall fit, traction, support, and cushion is superb on the Way of Wade 11. And I do think it is a model that I will keep in my bag for a long time to come. So if you haven't tried these out yet, I definitely would. Just keep in mind, these do retail for $225 USD. Next up is a shoe that I've been playing in for over 2 years now. I have like 5 or 6 colorways, but that is the Nike LeBron 20s. This is a superb performing basketball shoe. The traction setup is awesome, whether it's translucent or solid outsoles. I really love this setup. It's basically a perfect setup where you can make all of your movements with no hiccups. The cushioning is awesome. You have that Cushlon midsole, the super large volume Zoom airbag at the heel, and the Zoom turbo bag up front. The knit upper on this just offers next to no break-in time, and the breathability is awesome. It's the lightest weight LeBron to date, and just the overall comfort and aesthetics. Honestly, when I first saw the shoe, I thought it was pretty plain, but all of the colorways that they did bring out, and just all of the details on and features on the Nike LeBron 20 just make it an all-time performing basketball shoe for Nike basketball, and probably LeBron's best performing basketball shoe to date. So the Nike LeBron 20 definitely is always in my bag. It's something, whether it's the black colorway, this green colorway, or some of the other ones that I do have, it's something that I do keep in my bag because I know it's an elite performer and I can make all of my movements within this hoop shoe with no hiccups at all. So definitely the Nike LeBron 20 is something that I'm always having with me, because if I want to perform at the highest level, this is one of the hoop shoes that I definitely have on. Next up is an elite performing basketball shoe from Nike as well, and that's the Nike Sabrina 2. This is the launch colorway from the brand in this black, purple, and silver. Some of the key features within this hoop shoe are definitely this traction pattern right here, with that herringbone traction pattern running throughout. It's elite on clean or dirty floors. The Cushlon midsole with that Zoom airbag up front are superb as far as comfort goes. I would prefer something in the back as far as Zoom Air goes, but the Cushlon definitely gets the job done. The lightweight nature of the shoe is superb, and it offers a ton of breathability with this mesh kind of side panel on the side, the toe, and wrapping up the tongue. The supportive features are great as well within this hoop shoe, and I think they're doing awesome right now with the Sabrina line. I love the ones, the twos are even better, and I'm looking forward to the threes in 2025. Sound off in the comments if the Nike Sabrina 2s are a hoop shoe that you're currently playing in. Another new model from Equalize is the 360. I like these even better than the 24/7. I find it just a little bit more of a low profile cushioning setup. The traction on these are insane. Clean or dirty floors, I never wiped once through over 12 hours of playtime within this hoop shoe when I was doing my performance review, and I never slid out once. And the durability is superb. I do think you could bring these outdoors as well. The super critical foam pods in the heel and forefoot are very comfortable, pretty reminiscent of like a Boost setup. The leather wraps here on the side where the eyelets do wrap through, when you really crank those laces down, they offer just this crazy supportive feature around your foot. And then they also have this knit upper with the spandex portion here near your sock, which just kind of offers that one-to-one fit within this hoop shoe. The Equalize 360, in my opinion, is a steal of a deal at 130 USD, and I do think you can grab them on sale from time to time on their website. But if you haven't tried these out yet here in 2024, I highly recommend it in 2025. It just basically gives you all of the features you need with the traction, the cushion, all of these supportive features. The materials are some of the best from any brand period right now, and the fit is a very snug one-to-one fitting basketball shoe. So the Equalize 360 is a superb hoop shoe in 2024 and for sure into 2025. Now, whether it be the mid tops or the low tops, the Adidas A1s are superb on foot. Keep in mind, this is probably the heaviest basketball shoe that I did play in here in 2024, but I just love the overall aesthetics. And for whatever reason, once I have these on foot, the weight is not really an issue at all. They do have full length herringbone traction, which does a superb job on any court condition. Moving your way up from that, here on the low tops, you do have light boost here, which is peeking through at the back, and light strike. It does a great job as far as impact protection goes. As far as these supportive features on the shoe, the internal and external heel counter, this side wrap right here, the full length plate with the wide and stable base are all features that I do love within this hoop shoe. Not to mention the overall aesthetics of the shoe are just gorgeous in hand. They're doing some crazy things right now with the Adidas AE1s, the Dame 9s, and the new Harden Volume 9. So keep it locked to Adidas for all of your performance basketball needs. But the Adidas AE1 is a model that I'm always having with me, whether it's the lows or the mids. And last but not least, one of my favorite hoop shoes from 2024 is the Easy One from Sirius Player Only. Now the traction pattern setup with this herringbone portion right here, and then the 4am logos running throughout, is superb on any court conditions. And keep in mind, this shoe is built for the outdoors, so if you do take these outdoors, you will be good to go. I did take my other pair outdoors and they were superb. The cushioning setup, you can swap in any of their drop-in midsoles, and they do come with that new individual setup with the kind of super critical foam, and then you can throw the game day or Game Day Pro or the All Days within the shoe on top of that, and it works perfectly. And it's a setup that will work as well in any of the other Sirius player only models. The materials on these aren't anything special, but this canvas upper with this leather toe wrap right here just offers some really nice comfort on foot, and the supportive features within this basketball shoe are no slouch as well. I do believe these do retail for $169 and $179 depending on the material choice that you do go with. I also have that brown pair, which is very nice in hand with all of the logos running throughout the shoe, but I really love this OOTD colorway. I think it's very simple. You can wear this with jeans, on court, off court, you name it, and it's just a great performing basketball shoe from Sirius player only. So I think this is a superb hoop shoe and something that I will be playing with well into 2025. Alright, so that's going to do it for today's video. I just wanted to detail some of these shoes that I do have in my bag right now from time to time when I am swapping out and not performance testing new basketball shoes. These are all models that I do very much enjoy having on foot as far as the performance aspects, the price tags, and just dealing with new and old brands like Nike alike. I really enjoy all of these hoop shoes, and sound off in the comments if you guys have played in any of them. The oldest one being the Nike LeBron 20, which is still an absolute elite performer here today in 2024 and for sure into 2025. But that's going to do it for today's video. As always, if you guys could like, comment, and subscribe, that would definitely help the channel a ton. And check out my Instagram over at Sneaker Tech Talk, as it is an extension of my YouTube channel with all my pickups, basketball footage, and nostalgia as a whole. As always, thanks for watching today's video, and until next time, peace.